It was Harold Samuel that says that the three most important things to consider when buying a real estate property is location, location, and location. That is to say, among every factors that should be considered when buying a real estate property, the most important factor to consider is location. Too many a time I hear people make decisions about buying properties based on so many factors. They make decision based on the design of a building, the painting, the features and fittings of a particular building. But that to me is a huge mistake, because they forgot that at the same time that they are buying a building, they are at the same time buying the land upon which the building is sitting on. And this is one thing they don't know. The value of a building is 80% the land and 20% the building that is sitting on the land. Let me come again. The value of a building is 80% the land and 20% the building that is sitting upon the land. So when going about making a decision concerning where or the kind of property you want to buy, I think the most rational thing to do is to make that decision based on the value that gives you 80%, which is the location upon which the building is sitting on. A man who bought a piece of land in a place like Old GRA Port Harcourt for, like, let's say 100 million, and he built a bungalow with a leftover 5 million, or even a thatch house with what is left, is better than a man who buy a piece of land for 5 million naira and build a mansion for 100 million naira on the land. That is why if you go to a place like Old GRA, you can see that maybe a plot of land can be selling for like 100 million. If you go to a place like Iwafe, Port Harcourt, you see a plot of land can be selling like 10 million naira. And at the same time, if you go to a place like Shell Cooperative, a plot of land can be selling for 50 million naira. The whole of this place that I just mentioned, they are all within Port Harcourt, River State. But what distinguishes them and make the prices to be different is the location. At the same time, a 5-bedroom duplex can be renting in Harmony Estates for like 5 million naira, and a 5-bedroom duplex of the same quality and standard can be renting somewhere in Ozoba for 1 million naira. Remember, I said the same quality and standard will be renting for 1 million naira somewhere in Ozoba. The building is the same, but what differentiates them is the location that building is sitting. I remember some time ago in Port Harcourt, River State, I remember a wealthy man. He bought a property somewhere in GRA Port Harcourt. He bought a very big property, and after buying the property, he ordered that the property should be demolished. I remember that property is less than 5 years old, and people were like, how will he buy this property? How will he buy a property and order that it should be demolished? The property is not faulty. It is not an old building. Why will he order that this property should be demolished? Why not go to a new place, buy the land, and you build whatever you want to build on top of that land? But this is one thing that they don't know. The man is not after the structure. He is not after the building. What he is after is the location that building is sitting. And he was ready to pay any price to get what is in that location. That is why when he buy the building, he ordered that it should be demolished, because he doesn't have any use for that building. but he had been used for the location. So he was after the location, not the building. Demand and supply are two factors that plays a vital role in real estate appreciation. That is why the demand for real estate properties in locations that are very good is on the high, because people are demanding for this location and the prices is very high, and at the same time these locations are in scarce supply. You cannot find them very well. You cannot. If you go to Portharcourt city local government, we hardly see an empty land that is available for sale. But if you come to some places that are not as good as Portharcourt local government, you will see a lot of empty land, because that place is less desired. So locations that are very good are highly demanded when compared to locations that are not very good. Location creates desirability. Desirability creates demand, and it is the demand that raises the value of real estate property. So in my next video, I'm going to be explaining some factors that should be considered when choosing the right location. If you want to choose the right location, if you want to know the right location for that property that you want to buy, you want to know the right location, I will be explaining some factors that should be considered when choosing the right location. So if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe to this channel, click on the bell notification, and also do well to give this video a thumbs up. And if you have any question, you can drop your question on the comment section, or if you learned something new from this video, you can as well drop a comment in the comment section. Till I come your way next time, I remain your favorite Portharcourt based real estate consultant. My name is Chris Aseka. Bye bye.